guys, welcome back to Caribbean Charm. Whoa, look at my butternut Rogosa Vilena Dior variety. I got this at the Baker's Creek Seed Company and I am excited. I'm waiting to see how this fruit turns out because it's an unusual fruit and I am waiting to see if it's sweet and if we love it. Now we are back at it, guys. We are now about to try and complete this coop bell, but the weather is rapidly changing. It's not cooperating at all. Dark clouds are rolling in, but we will try to get as much as we possibly could done. Now we're installing this weave wire all around the coop, that is from the roof all the way down to the floor, and that is so that we can protect the animals from rodent attacks. Now we have some really huge rats that lives in the drains of the streets, and we don't want to have these rodents that live in these drains coming into our coops and killing our animals. So we're just putting in these weave wire as a attempt to protect the animals. So as you can see here, my husband, he is stapling this wire up onto the roof because if not, the rats, the mice, they can squeeze through very small spaces, and so doing that is a way of making sure that the coop remains pest free. So we are working together trying to get this up, and we are excited, looking forward to seeing how this turns. So as mentioned before, we are using materials found around the house as an attempt to keep our costs down. So we're using a lot of this tie-in wire that you're seeing him cutting here, as well as we're using some leftover fence wire to tie to support the flooring of the coop. That's the upper floorings for the rabbits. So here I am assisting with the cutting while he is tying up the wire to the frame of the coop. It is not a fancy coop, but it will do the job, which is keeping out the rats, keeping out the rodents, keeping out anything that we don't want in. So today is the 10th of April, and what is rolling through my mind as I'm cutting this wire is my brothers and sisters in the sister island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who are currently facing a La Soufrière eruption, a volcano eruption, which is causing the weather to change and be haphazard with all the heat that the volcano is pushing into the air. The weather is just going all over the place, and we can definitely see more and more dark clouds rolling in, and we can feel that the rain is imminent. So we were trying to push the work, trying to get it done as much as possible, but you know, the weather always wins. So eventually this happened and halted all our work. And so what my husband decided to do was to stay under the shelter to see if rain would, you know, what angles it would come in and if it would wet the coop, if we needed to put a solid surface. So we tried to make lemonade out of the lemons, so we are getting to test out the coop to see the dryness of it. So after the rains, we tried our best to install the sides and the flooring of the coop, and we were successful. And we rushed to put in also the framing of the coop to, you know, so we can see the compartments of the coop, which you will see later down in the video. Now this video is to encourage all my Caribbean people that you don't have to have a large space in order to do something for yourself, and by my example, I'm hoping that um, it can spread like a wildfire, so that being tied to the big grocery system where we have to buy every single thing could be something that could be of the past. And that, yes, while we do have to purchase some things, by all means we can be able to purchase less. So this is the framing of the coop, because we had to stop filming because we were rushing and the rain was coming and going. This is the framing of the coop, and as time goes by, I will share with you more details.